All right, we're live for this special episode of What's Trending with Juice Giorgio. So shout out to the juice heads out there, shout out to the fat Jew heads out there, and shout out to all the little casinos running wild out there. This guy, you got to watch out. This guy, he doesn't take any birth control or anything. So what's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Chilling.
Out there, this guy. Gotta watch out. All right, we are. I just did my little gratuitous iPhone check. We're up and running. We're good. All right, so let's get into it. So, Mike, you've never been on the show before. We got topics basically. I don't know if you could see them on your screen. They're gonna pop up, and we're just gonna riff on these fucking topics. So, you're a little bit of a nerd. I know Jew's not really a huge nerd, but there's a Superman reboot in the works, and as a big DC fan, obviously, they hired J.J. Abrams, who just destroyed the Star Trek franchise and basically gets paid hundreds of millions of dollars by these big studios to destroy their properties, okay? So not only did they hire J.J. Abrams, they hired this fucking black racist who I never heard of till today when I saw the report on it by the name of, and forgive me if I'm butchering his name, but I really don't care anyway, Ta-Nehisi Coates. This guy is such a racist. He's got 400 books out. Obviously, he's a man of color. He's black. He's got 400 books out that are mandatory reading in colleges and universities across the country. And they're all about one thing and one thing only, hating whitey. And he's even written 2 comic books because he's not really a comic book writer. Okay, that's actually a respectable full-time job for people. And both those books, he wrote a Captain America book and I think like some other book, a mainstream comic character. And the stories were about like white people holding down black people and, you know, the evil white people have to get defeated at the end. So I was just really offended by this.
Man, let me tell you, white people are such fucking animals. Oh my God. Fucking whitey's always holding me down. Let me tell you.
Okay,
fucking
so
unbelievable.
I'm going to tell you right now, man, on my TikTok, dude, I follow such a heavy member of the black community that are just straight Republican, straight patriot, straight conservative. All right. Hey, there was a post that came out today that the grocery stores are going to start listing the black community. All right.
What is
the
that?
Business owned black
No. What it is it's a label that tells you if the person who owns the company is if it's black owned. So now even
How is
products
that not fucking racist?
Okay. So yeah, that's
okay. So their definition of not being racist is that they're promoting the black community, which in every aspect, as a man of being, well, I'm not white, I'm olive, but juice and fucking Jew being white.
I mean, I'm Italian, so I could have. They tell me I got black in me for being.
And let me just say this right now.
I do have black in me. Yes, I do.
Let me just say this right now. The people that the normal fucking Republican people who see that won't buy it for that reason now.
That's
so they're fucking it up for themselves.
Why? You have such a huge platform. You got colleges, you got special spending, you get all this extra shit. Why are you wasting it on being negative towards the white man? Like, come on, guys. This is simple.
White man evil and must repent for sins we had nothing to do with.
Right. They want to take money from people who never owned slaves and give it to people who were never slaves.
Guess what? I'm not giving you shit.
And there's just one more nerd point I wanted to make about this topic, then we can jump to the next one.
I'm sorry. Did we stay on topic with the first one, or are we good?
It goes where it goes organically. That's fine.
Right. All right. But good. All right.
I will tell you guys that they're gonna make this a black Superman. So like Clark Kent, I'm sure Drew, you heard of Clark Kent. He's gonna be black now. But the thing is,
nice.
I read the comics. I read a lot of the comics.
You know, there's an alternate universe where there's a black Superman.
Right, you're stealing my thunder. But yeah, all right, go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, but Michael B. Jordan was on a talk show years ago talking about this. And you know what? That would be awesome. I would love to see that. But instead, they're going to hijack a character that's been around for almost 100 years and tokenize him by making him black just because white man bad.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, they need to make the movie just because basically all of our superheroes are white, and we get it. All right, maybe it's time for the person of color to shine just a little bit,
or maybe it's time for someone to be creative and create a new, powerful, awesome black or Hispanic or what do they call it, Latinx or whatever the fuck it is.
But listen, the Michael B. Jordan Superman, he comes from an alternate universe.
Right.
All right.
That is true.
All right. So
I believe
like me and yourself.
I'm going to speak nerd to you for a second. I believe it's from Earth 133.
You're exactly correct. All right. So, but listen, man, we've all seen white Superman, and that's cool. And we've seen multiple dimensions from the movies that we watch, the comic books that we read. All right. We all read the Black Superman. All right. That is a real thing. And yes, there needs to be a movie on it because I think it's going to blow up bigger than the Superman.
But turning Clark Kent black is going to blow up in their face. And backfire. I guarantee you.
It's an alternate universe, just like Miles Morales.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Just
But
like
all I'm saying is don't take Clark Kent and make him black. Take the Earth 133 Superman.
His name's not going to be Clark Kent.
No. But in this movie that's really getting made, what Michael B. Jordan said was a dream project he wanted to do. In the movie that's it's already in pre-production. It's going to happen. Okay. They're going to make Clark Kent black.
That's not what it was in the comic book. That's not what it was in the comic book.
That's all I'm saying.
That's going to create problems. And you know it.
All right, Mr.
It's going to create problems.
All right. That's what he's saying. That's what he's been saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I must have missed that.
All right, well, Mr. Ohio, you got your first topic?
Yeah.
All right, this is interesting. This is the first time in the history of the show that we're doing a format like this, so I'm excited.
Okay, so listen, man. It's defund the police. The House just passed a bill to defund the police.
Really?
Is that part of the HR1 bill?
HR1 bill, man.
Okay, because I have that coming up later. So if we just want to bang that up right now, we could do that.
Okay, that's fine. So listen, the country and the people have been screaming that our police officers don't have enough training. They only do 6 months, and all of a sudden, the money that we was putting into these police officers are now getting taken away from. All right, so now, you know, a guy that's been on the force for 10 to 12 years has the vest, the armor, and everything like that. But the new recruits that are coming in are not going to get that shit. Guess what? You're going to have to buy that shit yourself. All right. And, you know, these guys only make about $40,000 to $50,000 a year. You got to think about a man with a wife and a kid, 2 kids. All right. 2 kids. So that limits your income.
And by the way, where I live, that's nothing. Jew will tell you. In this area, that's nothing.
It's nothing. It really isn't nothing. And now that these men have to protect their lives out of their own pocket, when us, the tax-paying person, me, Jew, and Giorgio, pay for that shit because, yes, your life means something to us. Yes, you will go out there and defend. But now, since the House passed the bill, those protections are off. The very same people that say that our people need more training. More training.
Oh yeah, it's completely hypocritical. It's completely hypocritical. And this is going to cause chaos. Okay, because when there's less police, there's more crime. It's just the fucking way it is. And you know, obviously, okay, when cops do their jobs, they have interactions with people. Most of those people, if you are a law-abiding citizen, you really don't have run-ins with the cops. If you're a criminal, chances are you're going to have run-ins with the cops. And if you come at a cop with disrespect, you're going to get it right back. If you give some respect, you'll get some back. And the fact that these people, as soon as they get pulled over, yo, why you pull me over, dog? It's because and then you start that shit. Obviously, you're going to fucking get the conversation heated, and it's not going to end well for anybody. And that's what they just don't fucking understand.
I just seen a question. Hey, listen, hey, Jew, you're totally right, man. The millennials and the Gen Z, man, all they want to do is just squirm around and videotape. It's very bad for our culture. All right, listen, I can sit here until I'm blue in the face and tell you guys we need to change it. But guys like me, you, and Giorgio already know we're not going to step out of the vehicle and be fucking.
No, I know. It just gets on my nerves.
Yeah, we don't have to make a bunch of movement, man. It's just silly. Every time I've ever been pulled over by the police, drunk, fucking weed in the car, I've always just been real with them. I'm like, yeah, I've been drinking. Guess what? There's a fucking half ounce of weed in the car. It's go get it. And you know what? Guess what they do at the end of the night? They let me go.
Yeah, because they say thank you for being honest with me and not
thank you for
around.
being honest, bro.
And I'm going to be honest with you. If I ever did that, I'm going right to jail up here. That's just the way.
Yeah, you're in New York, man. That's a shitty state.
And I'm getting right in the paper too, so everyone that knows me in the community can see.
So this next question that's popping up right now, man. I'm about to get on all over this, dude. So allowing 16.
Hold on. Allow 16-year-olds to vote. What?
Okay, all right. So let me explain this for a second. So we're still talking about the same HR1 bill that did pass the House today, but it's not going to go through the Senate.
It's not going through the Senate
because it's going to get filibustered, and it's not going to get 60 votes.
Right.
So this same bill basically federalizes federal election, as we all know, because we all have brains in between our ears. The states run federal elections individually. The federal government does not. So it would basically make ballot harvesting legal, and it would make it illegal to not allow ballot harvesting. Okay.
So why did they do that last election?
Hey, we can't talk about that. We'll get pulled from YouTube. All right.
Oh,
it allows 16-year-olds to vote. No. It allows for same-day registration. No. It makes voter ID illegal. So it makes it illegal to require voter ID, and it also makes signature checks illegal.
Why would anybody want this?
It makes mail-in voting mandatory, and states that don't cooperate, like Texas probably wouldn't cooperate, and Florida probably wouldn't cooperate. It gives Congress the authority to remove congressional seats.
What? What?
I swear to God that, and I went to the actual .gov website, and by the way, now that I went through the particulars, okay, you know what they had the balls to call this bill? They called this bill For the People Act.
What?
Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't. I
cannot make this up. I couldn't.
You're fucking kidding me, right? Yes. So if people don't see where this country is going with the way it is right now, if they don't see that they just want to control everything, they want you to have no fucking power. These people are sick. They want to take the power right out of the people's hands and say, fuck you, I control everything you do. And these people still think that they're all about fucking, helping us and taking care of us. They're a bunch of greedy fucking pieces of shit who want nothing but power.
You know what's crazy is the first people that cancel culture is the left side, all right? They will be the first ones to cancel you the fuck out. But as soon as all of us conservatives, Republicans, and patriots are silenced, guess who they coming after next, you motherfuckers? You.
It's funny. I consider myself patriot first, conservative second, Republican third. Yeah. All day.
It's fucking. It's getting like really out of control. I'm telling, and he was right yesterday, Marlon. He was right. He's sitting there saying, how many times are you going to punch somebody in the balls before they fucking punch you back? I mean, now it's one thing if you want to be a fucking circus fucking clown, that's fine. Don't force me to fucking join your circus.
And I guarantee you at least a dozen states would vote to secede if something like this ever went through. Because this is the United States of America. This isn't some homogenous fucking piece of land.
Right. They want to be the fucking puppet masters that control everything so that you got fucking strings too. It's just fucking sick to me how like I really don't understand it. Like, how can you be that much of a piece of shit? You know what I mean?
What they're doing is stealing the state's rights.
Right.
So the state, if this ever happened, the states would not. There'd be no more such thing as states' rights.
Right.
You might as well obliterate. I believe that's the 10th Amendment. Any law that
we better
not in the Constitution shall, go to the states or whatever, however it's put. But that's pointless if something like this ever happened.
Dude,
listen,
I'm
man,
telling you, it's really gonna get bad.
Listen, that the left, they pick on the weak and the most vulnerable. All right, those people will listen to. They're just followers. All right. Now there's a conservative side of TikTok and there's a liberal side of TikTok. Okay, and I've seen both algorithms. Believe me, they're completely different. All right. Now, when I go to a liberal page and I just go see the comments.
You know who I can't stand? That guy that slaps the table and fucking sings. I hate that guy.
Oh my God. I hate anti-maskers. I really fucking do.
Well,
you're a fucking moron.
He's been getting put in his place the whole time.
Bro, he's a fucking idiot. If I ever seen that motherfucker in the store and he came up to me and said, "Where's your mask?" I'll fucking square in the fucking mouth. I don't give a shit.
They don't talk to guys like us. They don't talk to guys like us.
Yeah, that's because they can act. That's because they can act real fucking tough in front of a camera. But get in my face and let's fucking have that conversation, you fucking clown.
Listen, I troll the liberal pages. I really do, man. And I even made a post yesterday about this chick completely freaking melting down. It was beautiful. The most beautiful thing you've ever seen. All right. This chick is from Texas, and Abbott lifted the mask mandate next Wednesday. All right.
That's coming up too as a topic.
Oh
yeah. And then they're bitching. What do you mean you're lifting the mask mandate? It's like, okay, so you want your muzzle on? You want me to take duct tape and fucking wrap it around your face, you fucking psycho?
That's where I'm getting to.
All right. Well, let's get into it now, folks. Texas, Alabama, Mississippi are all opening back up to 100%. Yeah. And by the way, Gavin, Newsome weighed in. Who the fuck asked for your opinion? That's the state with the most exodus going on right now. But you're gonna.
But we knew this was gonna happen. Well, listen, I'll tell you what's next. Everybody else is gonna open up, and then you're gonna see the fucking numbers just watch, because that's how you get rid of this shit. Your body is strong enough to fight this nonsense off. Yes. It's like this. Somebody explained this really well. He said, if you live in a place and there's a 5% chance of rain, are you going to take an umbrella with you? Not really, right? If it was 80%, okay, 50 maybe I'll take an umbrella with me, but 5%, I ain't taking an umbrella with me. There's a 0.0001 chance you're going to catch it, but you're fucking still putting an umbrella on your face. You're a fucking idiot.
Two umbrellas on your faces.
Yeah, exactly. Put the whole fucking box on your face. Why don't you fucking just put the whole goddamn box over your head and fucking stay home? You fucking assholes.
And I believe the president, our president of these great United States, called Texas a bunch of Neanderthals for.
Guess we're all Neanderthals now. I'm not wearing a mask.
Oh, you bunch of cave people! You guys are so dangerous.
16 states open right now with no mask.
Oh my God, you fucking people.
And those will be the first states to secede if that crazy bill that we were just talking about ever went through.
Well, I'm telling you right now, Ohio identifies as Texas, and that's where we're going.
I'll tell you what, how is Ohio a swing state? You guys seem pretty smart for the I don't get it.
We like our cows and corn. We like our guns and women. All right.
So how do you guys end up voting blue sometimes?
What is it?
How do you guys end up voting Democrat sometimes?
Well, the Dominion software. That's why, motherfucker.
Oh!
Listen, I think we should just avoid the whole fucking, avoid bringing it up because it's gonna get fucking talked about. You keep bringing it up.
Do they?
Well,
Really
I didn't know he was
shit?
going to say that. I thought he was going to be like, well, maybe sometimes there's some idiots that change their mind or something.
Ohio's a red state. Ohio is a red state.
Now, can you talk about Dominion on TikTok, or will they take your video down?
I'm still banned till Sunday.
For talking about Dominion?
No, talking about Donald Trump's speech.
Oh, okay. Well, we have that coming up too.
Makes sense.
Oh, great. I got to grab a beer real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, so we'll wait till you come back for the video.
What was I going to say? There was a fucking... Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. Fucking Trevor Noah today talking. I seen a video today. I'm sure I've seen it before.
Person in show business.
What?
The least funny person in show business.
Right. He was sitting, he's sitting there talking about how, in fucking Australia, they shut down the country because somebody got whatever. But in 10 months, he's like, yeah, the great thing about Australia is that, the people let the government kind of control more of what and he's like talking about how staying home is good. And I get on there and I'm like, listen here, you fucking asshole. People can't afford to fucking stay home for a year.
Yeah, when you're getting 7-figure paychecks, it's not that
right.
bad.
You live in a fucking ivory tower. You shut the fuck up. You don't know. You can survive fucking 3 years without fucking going outside. But normal people like us who work every fucking day can't fucking afford to stay home for a year. And these fucking people, they just do this, just comply, just wear your mask. Fuck you, asshole. I work for a living.
And I don't even know how that guy keeps his job. He couldn't be any less funny.
He's not funny at all.
Liberals don't think he's funny.
No.
That's pretty bad. It's like him, Chelsea Handler, and fucking Peter Pan holding up Trump's head. Nobody on either side thinks any of those people are funny, yet they get so much attention in the media.
Oh, yeah. And my favorite is The View. They're a bunch of fucking blindfolded morons, too.
Bunch of dumb retards.
Oh, Whoopi Goldberg and her fucking posse. Oh, I think Jill Biden should be the fucking Surgeon General. Bitch, she's a fucking doctor of learned. She ain't a fucking medical doctor, you cocksucker. So stupid.
All right, so our next topic we have a special video for. So obviously President Trump spoke at CPAC, and as usual, the liberals just completely melted down. So let's check it out. Let's check out the video.
What comments from Trump? Second, how was it taken out of context? And third, not to be racist, but you're the Jew we love to hate. You realize that statement is a fucking oxymoron, right? But
right.
Fuck do I know? I'm a Jewish Nazi. Anyway, please, let me hear it. I'm ready. I'll be waiting.
All right, that was too funny, man. You can't even have a reply back to that because he just killed it in all aspects. So
no, and they won't come back with anything because they don't have anything. They just talk out of their ass constantly.
Oh, like, he's racist.
Yeah, I'm a fucking racist.
Fat Jew. They don't even come to my page. They don't come to my page, bro. I've yet to have one liberal have a serious argument with me on my page, other than the one comment I replied to, and that was it. That was the only one I got.
I can't see anything. I only see myself, and I'm frozen. What the fuck is going on over here?
You're handsome.
You see your boy now from Ohio?
What? No.
We see you.
I can't. I only see me. I see 3 of me on the fucking screen. My video, my frozen face, and on the bottom, my frozen face.
Try leaving and coming back in.
All right, on.
Dude, the Fat Jew really kills it every time, man.
Oh, he slays him.
Slays him, bro. It's
like I call him.
You can't say you can't even say anything to the Fat Jew because his name is literally the Fat Jew.
I call him the Slayer of Stupidity.
Oh, dude, he grills him so hard.
Better or no?
So I got
there. We go.
Listen. So I got a buddy coming in. He lives in Michigan, and he hired me 2 jobs to go build a fence for him in Michigan. I live in Ohio, So of course I went and did it, and we became best friends. Dude actually went to the January 6th fucking protest, dude.
Dude,
Right,
I was supposed to go to that, and then I couldn't because my boss set up a meeting last second, the day before.
Good thing that I could not go, because I'm sure that the fucking FBI would be kicking down my door right now.
Well,
you would be standing next to the guy with the fucking horn saying, "Yeah, motherfucker."
But all those people all those people that made it to the Capitol, they were there before Trump's speech even ended, right? So what's up with that?
So it's already been pre-planned. Nancy Pelosi denied 10,000 soldiers that Donald Trump ordered, all right, before the Capitol breach. Black kid that was for BLM all summer long. All right, I can't even remember his name right now.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about. So he led the charge, and the cops were letting him in. Guess what? If I'm on fucking duty, you ain't getting in. It was organized by Antifa. They dressed like patriots. It was a cover operation, dude.
Oh yeah, and what's so funny to me too is that they're so fucking stupid that they record themselves saying this shit.
Right.
Like you must be the dumbest fucking asshole out there for you to incriminate yourself. Like, it just fucking boggles my mind. If I was that fucking sneaky and that big of a piece of shit, I would cover my fucking tracks. I wouldn't get on a live video and saying, "Yeah, we're putting on some Trump gear. We're gonna go fucking," like, you're a fucking moron.
You're an idiot, dude.
And that's why they do it, because they're that fucking stupid and that gullible that they're like, okay.
Shit. Hey, they follow that shit. They follow that shit, dude. Like,
yeah, you know what it is? And I don't know if you heard this, Mike, but it's just like I saw the other day. Somebody fucking said Saddam fucking plucked a chicken while it was alive, right? Fucking put that shit through pain as like nobody's business, right? Threw the chicken 20 feet from him and started putting wheat down on the floor. The fucking chicken followed him. Which means no matter how shitty you treat somebody, as long as you fucking throw them a little piece of fucking meat, they're coming after you.
And you know what?
Especially if they're stupid. That's what it is. Stupid people would follow you.
Hate us. That's why liberals hate us. Because we're free thinkers. We don't follow that chicken feed, bro. You pluck my fucking feather, I'm gonna go find some other farm to go fucking pluck some shit, dude.
Exactly.
You don't fuck with me like that. And you know, Juice. You know.
Indeed.
So what's going on over there, Mike? You got another topic for us?
Yes, I do. Jim Jordan.
All right, love that guy. Hey, does he represent you, or is he in another district?
He represents the fucking state of Ohio, dude.
Well, I wish, but he's not a senator. But
he doesn't. He doesn't represent my district. No, he doesn't. All right, Dan Whaley does.
Who's that? I never even heard of that person.
You don't want to hear from her.
He must be.
She's a Democratic leader. She's a Democratic leader.
Oh, you mean a cunt?
Super cunt, man. How'd you hit that on the head?
Super cunt.
Oh, there it is. There it is. No, Jim Jordan, listen, and I picked up something. When Donald Trump spoke at CPAC, all right, he gave a big eulogy on Jim Jordan. Huge. All right.
Are you sure eulogy is the right word?
Eulogy is not the right word. That's somebody's death.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's take that word.
Big speech.
Let's take that word back and replace it with another word, please.
All right. Figure it out. All right. Hey, he gave a big speech. Hey,
yeah,
he gave
fine.
A big speech.
That's fine.
He gave a big speech on fucking Jim Jordan. He even stepped up and said, I don't know who's going to be the next Republican, but is it going to be you? I liked everything about you. Donald Trump researched Jim Jordan on his way to CPAC. All right. He even said it.
He knew his wrestling record.
You heard it. You heard it.
By the way, what a fraud that whole scandal was with him on the wrestling when he coached the wrestling team in college. First of all, these are college kids that are wrestling in the NCAA. I don't think they're going to get Jerry Sandusky. And I hate to say that as like a verb or a term, but there's a big difference between what Jerry Sandusky did and what the fuck the accused Jim Jordan of fucking doing.
Okay. So you want me to go there? Because I'm about to go there. All right.
Yeah, please. Because honestly, that really pissed me off.
Okay. So that school was aligned with a lot of fucking traumatizing shit. All right. That's no question. All right. There's no question about that. Paterno. All right. The allegations came out against Joe, his Sandusky. All right. All of them.
But those were kids. Those were like boys.
Young men. All right. Forced to do something that they would never do. You know what I'm saying?
But keep in mind, because Jerry Sandusky had a foundation for underprivileged children. So these were children, and in some instances, he was harboring these children in his basement. Okay?
Yes.
And they were trying to make Jim Jordan out when he was coaching on an NCAA, I think, Division I wrestling team, and they were trying to somehow bridge one to the other. And I'm sorry, you're either a dumb motherfucker or I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, so I'm gonna speak on this. I'm gonna speak on this. Hey, Joe and Jerry. All right, Joe died as soon as the allegations came out. Am I right or am I wrong?
Because he covered it up. He covered it up for his boy.
Listen, Sandusky went to jail over the shit. Right? Guess where Jim Jordan is?
Why don't you tell me?
He's at the top. You think if a man was guilty of that pedophilia shit, you think he'd be at the top of Congress?
But how could you? Oh, wait, let me ask you a question though. How can you be a pedophile to college kids? They're adults.
No.
I'm saying even if these allegations were 1% true towards Jim Jordan, you're dealing with 18 to like 22-year-olds. They'd probably kick ass.
Listen, man. I would rather listen to the Joe story and the Sandusky story before I would listen to a Jim Jordan story. Because Jim Jordan steps on the platform all day long. Like, you want to accuse me of pedophilia? Fine. I'm going to be out here more. You see what I'm saying?
And I'm just telling you.
Joe Paterno died. Sandusky is in fucking jail.
I'm just telling you how ridiculous those allegations were. That's all. I'm with you. I'm in agreement. But that's fucking. It was as absurd as the Kavanaugh shit.
Oh, I was gonna just say that. It's absurd as Brett Kavanaugh.
That's because they see these people as a threat. As soon as you become a threat, they try and fucking fixate on you. As soon as they do that, they try and find anything and everything. Even if they gotta make shit up, they're gonna fucking make shit up and accuse you of all of this fucking bullshit so that they could pap smear. What did Nancy call it? The wrap-up smear? You know, you smear somebody with some nonsense. And then you focus on them, and then that's what we call it, the wrap-up smear. Oh, by the way, I spoke to what's her name? That the one who makes fun of Pelosi, the one of the TikToks. You know what I'm talking about? She makes fun of Nancy.
Oh, Nurse Melissa.
Yes. I spoke to her today. She said she would be willing to jump on here, but it's got to be within her time frame.
She's in Texas,
I'm good friends with her. I talked to her also.
What?
I talked to her also.
She's in Texas, right?
I think so.
Yeah, they're only an hour behind us.
I don't think.
Yeah, but she works nights.
Texas.
Oh, I see. We'll get her on when she's off on a weekend. We'll get her on in the afternoon sometime.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Do a little
Nurse Melissa, dude. She's gone viral so much, bro.
Yeah, she's funny as hell.
Yeah. Funny as hell, man. There's no question.
What's the matter? I hope you find it.
Giorgio. All right.
What's up?
Hold on a second. I'm reading the next headline.
Is it in the truck?
That's right.
Find it.
That's right, folks. The insurrection, or as Chuck Schumer called it, Trump's insurrection. They recovered. How come they recovered no guns? I thought this was a big insurrection incident.
Oh yeah, there were people with. Oh, I'm sure.
Where's all the guns?
Okay,
Do you
so
know-
I can go on. I can go on and on about this. I can go on and on about this. All right.
Oh, you're at the right place.
They already attacked the Capitol during Donald Trump's speech. Right? It's already been proven with time. So, the reason why there was no guns recovered because there was no guns. I'm just saying.
Yeah, apparently a cop got bludgeoned. Only later
No, he
to call
didn't.
his
They already came
brother-in-law.
out. Both cops that died that night.
Yeah, I know. Like I
Actual
said, he got bludgeoned, and then afterwards called his brother-in-law and texted him and said, because that's possible now. You get hit in the head with a fire extinguisher enough times, you survive, and then you go home and then text people. You know what I mean? That's just normal fucking thing now. So the fact that people can't see that they make this shit. I'm being sarcastic. Jesus.
I know. I know.
The fact that people don't see that these people just make shit up as they go. I say, you know what it is? The government right now is like a fucking Bob Ross painting. He's just fucking, just doing his thing, just fucking going with the flow. There's no plan. It's just, let's make shit up as we go. We'll turn this brown into mountains and we'll make some green with trees and we'll fucking try and paint a picture for the stupid people. And it's just, they just keep following it.
Listen,
it
man.
Just fucking boggles my mind.
Listen, I already knew about the breach in the Capitol when it was happening. All right. The chick that got shot, I got a whole rabbit hole for both of you guys. All right. Now you can call me an idiot or you can call me whatever you want, but
You mean the girl that was unarmed that got shot by a black person that nobody cares about?
in the neck.
That served our country?
She's a top CIA agent, bro.
Go on. I'm listening.
Yes,
Listen,
a 14-year-old,
You can-
14-year Air Force woman who had her shit together, all right? Who had her shit together, all right? Flew from California all the way to D.C.
San
Was
Diego,
the
I believe.
First person at the front doors of the Capitol. Now, the video that the black dude, I can't even remember his name, but you guys know who I'm talking about, got paid by CNN and MSNBC.
He got paid
70.
like 30 grand by CNN.
70.
Oh, 70. Excuse me.
70 was taking the video of this chick where the black guy shot her in the neck. Now, if you shoot guns and you shoot let's just say a dead pig, all right, and you take a 9mm, even a 45, or even a 40, I tell you what, even a 22, all right, and you shoot that pig, you'll see matter go everywhere, all right? Matter. If it's brain matter, throat matter.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? If
Look at the
if I'm
painting.
standing 4 feet away from you and I shoot you in the fucking neck, guess where the backside of your neck's going to be? Everywhere.
Yeah, on the wall.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
There was no matter. There was no matter. There was no matter. There was just droplets of blood dropped on her. And that was the video of black dude, $70,000, MSNBC, CNN, paid Antifa rioter, got the video. That same guy, all right, got the video. Guess what? When I see somebody get shot, I've seen wild animals get shot. I've seen matter go everywhere. You shoot somebody in the throat, the whole backside of their neck is gone. I don't care what you use. 22, 40, 9, 45, AR-15, or even AK-47. Your shit is blown out. I'm just saying. If I've seen it, I've seen it. I've seen a dead pig get shot.
That's got to count for something.
It was a fake, bro. It was all a setup. And people call me the conspiracy theorist. That's fine.
Listen. I'll put it to you this way. I'll put it to you very simply, okay?
Sure.
With the amount of fucking rabbit holes that we got in this crazy fucking place we call Earth, okay? At this point, I wouldn't be shocked if a lot of these were true, but until I see them for what they are, I'm going to keep them on the back burner. You know what I mean? I won't forget about them. I'll know they're there, but like, it's just, I wouldn't be shocked if, you know, this shit actually comes out and the shit is like legit true.
Fat Jew. My job is to keep you guessing, man. It's just to keep you guessing, man. Listen, when I saw the video, and I really slowed it down and analyzed it, I really did. She went like this. Like it was almost pre-planned. And the guy, the black cop, was sitting there already. And then when he fired a blank shot, they laid her down. Listen, you get shot in the face, your neck is your face.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny to me? And you could like really think about this.
Go ahead.
This video could be as crucial and dissectable as the JFK shooting. And the importance of it. You know what I mean?
OMG.
Well, why is nobody looking at it? That's what I want to know. It's like they want you to remember the cop that supposedly I killed with the fire extinguisher. They won't go back on that.
But again, look at JFK.
His driver,
you know what I mean? The amount of like questions that there are about it, you could have almost the same amount of questions as this one, and the importance of it, like how the shit is all like the same. You know what I mean? What was JFK fighting?
The fucking Federal Reserve.
The elites. You know what I mean? And what are we fighting? And what are we fighting now?
The
same fucking
Reserve.
thing.
Same thing.
Yeah. Well, think about it. No Democrat in 2021 would ever say, "As not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country."
Not right now.
Right.
Not right now.
When would a Democrat ever fucking say that?
Back in '67.
And then you got fucking stumbly mumbly over there. America is back. Fucking back from where, bro? What the fuck is that supposed to mean, asshole? We were doing just fine till you came along. Now what are we? Now we are USA. Like, what are we, fucking USA? And then it's gonna say in the bottom, made in China.
Jew. We went from America first to America dead last.
Oh, I agree 100%.
Joe Biden don't care.
Bro, that man doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Right now, he's in like an alternate fucking universe. Okay? He thinks he's the greatest president of all time. He thinks he's the fucking, you know, and meanwhile, he's got his granddaughter on her knees while he's making a speech, reminding him to fucking look up at the fucking teleprompter. Dude, it's fucking sad. It is fucking absolutely sad. Okay, Nancy, whatever you want to do, Nancy, we'll do what you want. Let's answer some questions, and then they fucking.
Well, that's funny you say that, Fat Jew. It's funny you say that because the night that Syria got bombed by Joe Biden's administration, Joe Biden sent out a tweet. I didn't know this happened. Kamala Harris also was alarmed that she wasn't notified. Sent out the same tweet. Both those tweets cannot be found. Who's in charge? Is it creepy old Joe or is it Kamala?
No. Look,
Nancy
let's
Pelosi.
be straight
Nancy
about one thing.
Pelosi.
Let's be straight about one thing right now. Joe Biden is not in control of a fucking thing.
No.
That man is just following a leader, okay? He's playing puppet, and whatever they tell him to fucking do, he will do it. If they tell him he's got to fucking jump off a bridge to save humanity, that motherfucker will jump off a fucking bridge and say, how you know, what do you want me to say on my way down?
I can't wait. I can't wait, Fat Jew.
No, because that's
you're right.
going to get worse because you see who's next.
Listen, Joe Biden goes into not being fit for president. Kamala Harris steps up, and then Nancy Pelosi steps right behind her.
Yeah, I know.
Sad. That's scary.
Bro,
By the way, in the primaries, Kamala got 0% from her own fucking constituents, the Democrat Party people.
Nice.
She was the first one to drop out of the race out of like whatever it was, 15 people. And then she's going to be the next president.
Hey, Giorgio, you know what's so funny about that is that she blamed Joe Biden for racism.
Oh yeah. She fucking beat him while he was down. She was fighting with him, bro. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh yeah? She's like a fucking hooker, bro. Okay? She'll fucking talk shit about you, but as soon as you throw her them dollars, she's still fucking there licking your balls. It's like you're useless.
Well, look, she is pretty hot. I would let her lick my balls.
Listen, the only reason she was ever in the spotlight was because first she dated Montel Williams, then she dated a big fucking shot. Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh yeah, Montel Williams. Look it up. Montel Williams and Kamala Harris. Hell fucking yeah. Then she found a fucking a senator or some shit who was married, and she was his side piece, and she was licking his balls. And that's the only reason why she got where she is right now. So technically, she is the ultimate dick sucker because it has got her to the fucking White House.
I want to know.
So her and Monica Lewinsky are on the same fucking platform.
No, she's bigger. She's bigger.
I want to know what's up with that fake accent she has. I never heard anything like it.
Oh, please. This is what they do. They fucking pander. Just like when Joe Biden went up there to speak to a bunch of Latino people, he starts fucking playing Despacito. I mean, what the fuck? I'm surprised he didn't go on the Hot 97 show and tell him that he kept hot sauce with him and shit.
No, but he did say the guy.
No, Hillary Clinton said that, you son of a bitch.
I know.
That's what he said, bro.
I said I'm surprised he didn't go on there and say the same shit.
How do you get away with saying if you don't vote for me, you ain't black?
Dude,
they've been letting him get away with it forever. This is not. See, at this point,
that was the last straw. Jew, I'm gonna interrupt you, man. That was the last straw. That was the last straw. Dude, I follow nothing but fucking black conservatives on my TikTok. And, dude, they play that clip over and over again. They play it over and over again. And that was the turning point.
I understand that. What I'm saying is it's sad that the rest of them didn't fucking see him for who he is.
They're already manipulated, Jew. They're already manipulated. They're
indoctrinated. And they're just done. Used to being in chains.
We can't talk to them. We can't even talk to them.
I mean, who the fuck says that? I'm gonna put y'all back in chains, bro. What the fuck? That's like going. Listen, that's like going to a Jewish neighborhood and saying, "I'm gonna put you back in the ovens." Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, honestly.
You're a son of a bitch, you know that?
Fucking ridiculous, bro. The same people fucking think that Hitler was just a fucking Jewish baker. It's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Jewish baker, all right.
Right.
Hey, Jew, you're right. You're right, man. There's no difference.
It's fucking insanity.
Nah, man.
All right, guys. So we're gonna lighten it up a little bit with the next topic here. I hope you're right. And again, I know, Gio, you're not a big sports guy, but as you know, the team formerly known as
there's bad feedback, man. There's bad feedback, man. I'm gonna come tomorrow. All right, I'll see.
Did he just leave the show?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna come tomorrow. Well, all right, Gio. Well, let's get your take on this one. So I know you're not a big sports nut, but the team formerly known as the Washington Redskins are now, instead of having cheerleaders, right, which is like the standard thing, they're now going to have a co-ed dance squad.
Bro, it's like every day. It's every day it's something new. Every day it's something new. First it's Potato Head, then it's fucking Dr. Seuss. Now it's a football team. Then it's Aunt Jemima. Then it's Land O'Lakes. What the fuck, dude? How far are we going with this shit? Oh, dude, it fucking boils my brain, dude. It drives me crazy. It's okay. So did they change the name of the Redskins?
Yes, they changed it. Very creative change name. They're now called the Washington Football Team.
You're fucking kidding, right?
And this is after like 2
Hold
decades.
on. This is legit.
Not only is this legit, this is after about 2 decades of the owner saying he's never going to change the name and basically telling everyone to fuck off.
See, this is what I'm afraid of, and this is why this is gonna go south really fast. It is just too much. It's data overload right now. See, right now we're in a time where people are letting the small shit go. You know what I mean? But now that we're letting the small shit go, they're trying to shove everything down everybody's throat now. It's like, we got away with this. Oh, shit, let's fucking throw. It's like clogging a fucking toilet. You know what I mean? It's like flushing shit down there. Then you take some toilet paper. You're like, fuck it. Let's try it. Let's just try and get everything down here. And now they got a fucking plunger with all this shit trying to get down a fucking toilet. And they're shitting on everybody's life. It's fucking ridiculous.
It's definitely not good. And I had, for the next topic anyway, so you brought it up, Dr. Seuss and Mr. Potato Head were canceled this week. And what's crazy is I can't believe how serious outlets like Amazon and bookstores around the country are really taking this cancellation and pulling all their Dr. Seuss shit. And the other thing that's interesting that I heard, there's like Dr. Seuss books on Amazon right now going for like $1,000.
Right, because now they're going to become relics. So that's why people want to fucking get a hold of them before they're all gone. Because, I'll tell you what, I think we should come out with a new fucking toy. We'll just get a fucking human, you know what I mean? Like a Barbie, but like with interchangeable shit. You could change anything on them. Their fucking dicks, the boobs, like everything. Let's just let kids fucking just explore all their options while they fucking. Oh. And another thing I heard today, what the fuck?
I just want to tell you real quick. When I was a kid, I remember I had Mr. Potato Head and I had Mrs. Potato Head. So what you said, like, kind of already existed. Like, I haven't heard shit about Mrs. Potato Head.
Right.
But
because you're going after women. That's that's fucking.
But you could easily take the Mrs. Potato Head parts and put them on the Mr. Potato. You know what I mean? It just makes the thing that much more ridiculous.
Right. Another thing I heard today, and I heard this. I was like, what the fuck? So apparently now, your child can be racist as young as 3 months old.
Yes, I heard that. Yeah. What's going on with that?
What? I don't know who's fucking pushing these ideas, but whoever it is needs to be fucking shot in the face and just like go away. For real. Whoever's coming up with these fucking ridiculous fucking ways to separate more people needs to fucking have their way. And
that's what this is all about. That's the really big agenda. For the politicians are the puppets. So whoever the puppet masters are, they've been working really, really hard to divide us for now, for at least the last 10 years or so.
Right.
And they're succeeding.
I think, honestly, I think it was, they probably started trying like after 9/11, once they realized how fucking united we could actually be.
I think this has been going on really. I heard this has been going on in colleges and universities since the 70s and in the media. But since like post 9/11, to your point, they've like quadrupled down on it.
Mm-hmm.
And especially think about how much more media there is now and social media.
Oh, it's in your face. They can fucking control anything.
And there were no cable news networks until really the mid 80s, and there was just one or two. Now there's fucking.
Let me ask you something. They just passed a law down here in Florida, I think. I could be wrong about this. About that if somebody gets censored by a company, that company could face $100,000 fine every day. Did you hear about this?
I haven't heard about that, but there's a similar law in Poland because, as you may or may not know, Poland had a tough time going under communism for like 4 decades, 5 decades, World War II era, and if social media restricts free speech from a particular person for like political dissent or something, you know what I mean, for something that's like, you can't talk about the 2020 election kind of thing.
Right.
They get fined $140 million.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I live in Florida, so if that's true, we get shut down.
I think that's a good start, but I hope it's a lot more money than that.
Oh yeah. I know it's a lot of money, but you know what it is? I don't know.
Because what big tech is, what they're just doing the government's bidding.
Right.
They're just silencing the political opponents of the politicians they're in bed with.
And that's what it's so much fucking, it's so much bigger than people think.
Yeah.
This game of fucking chess has been being played for a long time. And it's perfectly calculated too. And what's crazy is the fact that people don't see that this shit has been done already. It's a proven system. That's why they do it. I mean, people are just so fucking blinded by it. It's fucking nuts. Just read a history book and really look into shit and how stuff went, and you will see history repeating itself time after time. I mean, do you think back in the fucking day, you don't think they used tactics like this to conquer fucking nations? Sure. Isn't that how civilization started? You became powerful by conquering fucking nations and dividing people so that you can conquer them. That's just the way it's always been played. And the fact that these people think that, the government cares about them, and, obviously some people do, but the big people who have been running the fucking country for hundreds of years don't give a flying fuck about anybody. They only care about themselves.
Absolutely.
And they're willing to fucking do whatever it takes to live their lifestyle and not have to fucking worry about anything.
It's rules for thee, but not for me.
Right. And it's really all boils down very simple. It's greed. Whenever somebody, greed is a very powerful thing. You get a little bit of fucking money and you want more and you want more and you want so much more. You need it. It becomes a fucking drug to you, and you need power. As soon as you get a little bit of power, you need more power. And as soon as they have all the power, they want to keep that power. And anybody who threatens that power is a problem is an issue. So they do whatever they need to do to make sure that they can stay in power as long as possible. But you know what it is? What they don't understand is that time runs out. And eventually you're going to have to answer for the fucking horrible shit you did as a human being. And that's when you'll be on the front of the fucking line and I'll be way back there.
All right. And we only got a couple more topics. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter show tonight. But speaking of what you're talking about, so the Biden administration wants the sheep, meaning me and you and everybody else, to keep distancing and wearing masks. And whether or not you've taken the vaccine, you still have to distance and wear the mask. However, the illegal aliens that they're letting through the border are all testing positive for COVID, but that's fine.
Of course,
that's fucking fine. And by the way, how are they going to enforce that they either get tested or get a vaccine?
Bro, it's a fucking circus. It's an absolute circus. And again, the reason why they want to let these people in is because right now they're begging. They're saying, Biden, let us in. Okay, I'll let you in, but you got to fucking vote for me next term. And that's all they're doing. They're securing votes.
How should they even be allowed to vote? Blows my mind.
But that's why they're trying to fucking pass this stupid HR bullshit fucking bill. Because as soon as they do that, all bets are off now. Now there's no chance of it being fucking anywhere close to fair. And that's what they want. They want to hold on to their power.
That's what it's all about.
I said to my wife yesterday, I said, if I disappear, weird way, you know why.
It's just really insane how people coming to this country illegally seem to have more rights than tax-paying citizens. And it's like, it defeats the purpose. Why did my great-grandparents have to come here on a boat? Lord knows how long that took.
Right. You escaped to America.
They had to
freedom.
Before they were allowed in, they had to take the journey on the boat for however long that lasts. That must have lasted for weeks, I would imagine. They get here, then they have to get tested that they don't have like tuberculosis and all these other diseases before they're allowed, I guess, off Ellis Island or whatever. And then you have to prove you have people here that'll vouch for you. And then you have to prove that you have some sort of a trade or a skill to get a job, because you weren't going to be living on the dole when you got here.
Right. And that's what America's based on. America's based on, if you can do something, figure out what you can do it to the best of your abilities, and you'll succeed. Bottom line, if you want to be a lazy fuck, you ain't going to go nowhere in life. If you want a fucking house and you want a car and you want a fucking better life, then you got to fucking work for it. You know what I'm saying? These people that make millions and trillions aren't fucking honest working people. They're willing to do whatever the fuck they want to make the most money they can.
That's right.
Some people give a shit, but some people don't. Because some people actually have to work for what they have. Look at like really big names. Like really big names. People who fucking actually did the work. Do I think Mark Zuckerberg did much work? No, he was a fucking guy behind a keyboard. He didn't fall, did he fall down and get back up? I don't think so. I mean, the man fucking...
I don't know too much about the Facebook origin story, but I know there were at least a dozen other sites out there just like Facebook when he made the site, so it wasn't even like an original fucking idea.
Right. So his shit caught on, which, okay, good for him, but you look at people like Musk. Okay, I'm sure he's failed a couple times. The man has fucking sent a rocket and brought it back. That man is powerful, but he worked for where he is. The man is a fucking genius.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure he failed a couple times, because you can't succeed without failing.
He's one of the good billionaires out there.
Exactly. He's one of the ones who actually fucking... I feel like he does give a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not just a fucking dickhead.
All right. So our last topic tonight, and I have it backwards. It's a little dyslexic. But anyway, this stupid cunt, Jen Psaki, who's so hideously ugly and wears the ugliest fucking clothing I've ever seen on a woman besides Hillary.
Hold on. I got you. Being that we're on this topic, I got to send you a video real quick. You can play it on here. Give me a second.
Okay, I know where you're going with that. But she said now, since Kayleigh Mackenany's on Fox News, she said she would go on Fox News and take on Kayleigh Mackenany, which...
Dude, I'd love nothing more than to see that shit.
I mean, she would just get destroyed.
Oh, she would get annihilated. She would get fucking. She would wipe the floor with her. She would have no chance. She's fucking. All right, this video depicts it perfectly, actually.
All right, so let me cue this up. I think I saw this actually.
Murder among the Mormons. Got real quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah. You gotta fill the dead air while I'm doing
My
this.
bad. You are now watching the What's Trending. See, we can do like a cue music, you know? That's a good song too. That's another thing that fucking gets on my nerves. This is AC/DC, okay? They came out with a new album.
Really?
These men are fucking 70 years old. They are jamming away. And your fucking young lazy ass doesn't want to get a fucking job and wants fucking $15 to flip a burger. This fucking new generation. Fucking kidding me. Yeah, their new album is dope.
Oh, it's actually good?
AC/DC fucking ain't right. These guys are still jamming, bro.
When I used to go out back in the clubbing days, at the end of the night, they used to play AC/DC, and the girls used to fucking love that shit.
Yup.
All right, here we go. And they're Australian, I believe, right?
No, they're from the UK, I think.
Oh. Either way.
Yeah, I think they're from the UK. I mean, yeah, he's definitely from the UK. The way that motherfucker dresses.
I watched actually a really good documentary about them, and it goes up to when the original guy died in it.
Yeah, and it's crazy how they found somebody with the same fucking voice.
Yeah, but that first guy was nuts.
Oh yeah, he was nuts.
Really good time.
Yeah, well, they're a fucking young rock band, bro. All you do is drink, fucking play music, and fucking do cocaine and, fuck strippers.
All right.
I'm Jen Psocki, the White House press secretary. Each week I've been answering your questions, so reply.
You can't answer the question that the press asks you. Now you're gonna ask us to ask you questions? Holy shit. Let me circle back with you a couple times. I gotta circle back and do some research. Come up with some questions, and I'll circle back. And I'll circle back with some questions, and maybe I'll give you the answers too, so that you can circle back a little quicker from circling back with all the press that you do with the circling back and the circle back to this one. So let me circle back with you with some questions, and when I circle back, I'll I'll make sure to circle back with some answers and some questions and circle back, because that's what you want. So
that is legitimately all she ever says.
I know. I can guarantee you the amount of times I said and I'll circle back with you, she has said the same amount of times in one fucking day.
I don't think I've ever said that before. And again, what really amazes me is that we all know the mainstream media is the propaganda arm of the Democrat Party. So all these people in that room are on her side.
Right.
And she still can't even answer the fucking question.
Right. It's like there's no difficulty here. It's not like they're fucking trying to school you or something. You know what I mean? It's not like you got a bunch of fucking conservatives in there aiming questions at you, because then you wouldn't fucking know what to do. Because your brain would explode.
The whole time the Trump administration was in office and they did press briefings, it was always stump the chump with the questions.
Right.
I want to see what kinds of questions Jim Acosta's asking this fucking twat. That fucking idiot. And when that guy got his credentials taken away, that was bullshit. They had to give him back because that guy was so fucking disrespectful. Who I've never seen a president get treated so disrespectful the way they talked over him and the way they would argue with him instead of asking fucking questions. It's just really insane.
Yep.
The guy
they didn't have respect. It's just general respect. They had none of it because they didn't feel that they had to give it to him because all they knew was attack, attack, attack. There was no calm with them. It was just attack him on anything that can make him look fucking weak, and that's what they fed off of.
Yeah, and you know what?
Every time he fucking shooed them off because
his responses were the best.
Right. And they did it to themselves.
Yeah. And to me, one of the biggest achievements of Trump's presidency was he just lifted the lid on how corrupt not only the DC swamp is, but just the media in general. I mean, we kind of already knew, but I don't know if we knew like how deep it went with the corruption in the media.
Right. And now we do.
So, with that said, unless there's any other topics you want to talk about.
Actually, there is. I got to check something real quick. Hold on. I saw this, and I have to see if it's true. Hold on. Apparently, I have to. I saw if you go on Maps and type in Washington D.C. When the map pops up, it doesn't say D.C. Hold on a second. I don't know. Hold
on. Now I'm trying it too.
Because I don't like. You know how they say all of this shit where like there was something in the works where something happened.
I mean,
they would lose their assets or some nonsense like that.
On mine, it says Washington,
not DC, right?
But I think it always said Washington. I'm not positive. I'm not positive though, but I'm pretty sure it's always said Washington.
Oh. Isn't Washington District Columbia? It kind of goes together, no?
Yeah, well, it's weird. You could call it Washington, you could call it District of Columbia, or you could call it Washington D.C. There's like, I mean, I just call it the swamp. But
yeah, the fucking swamp. All right. Yeah, I guess that was it.
All right. Well, if I don't talk to you, enjoy your trip this weekend.
I will. I need a little getaway from life, bro. I need to just calm and just relax. It's been a little crazy lately over here.
All right. And this is actually going to be the first video. I'm going to watch it back. From now on, I'm going to do this live, but I'm going to watch this video back and timestamp like the best of and throw it on TikTok. So
there you go.
Just do me a favor. Text me the hashtags that work the best, like to get noticed on FYPs.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I've given up on all hashtags for like the past fucking 6-7 months.
Because like the slutty hot chicks, they all have hashtags that have nothing to do with their videos.
I don't know. Yeah, see, people think that shit really works. To be honest, I don't think it makes a shit's difference. So like I said, I've never. I mean, you could just pick the hashtags that are trending.
So I mean, you know what I mean? So I could just I'll put standard shit then, like liberal, conservative, Trump.
If you go on if you hit the search bar, it'll pop up all the trending hashtags. You can fucking throw that shit in there to see if it fucking gets anywhere. You know what I mean? But also use Trump and conservative and whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we had a couple funny moments tonight, so we'll throw
man, use it. Whatever you get, use and fucking throw it on there, man. Throw clips of it. You know what I mean? This way
I got to remember to keep a pad and a pen with me and just write down like a timestamp on paper of when we had a good moment, so I can just easily go back to it.
Gotcha.
For the editing software.
All
right, man. Well, have a good night, and we'll talk soon. Maybe we'll do something Sunday.
All right, cool.
All right, bro. Have a good one.
You too.
Peace.